Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where everybody needs a haircut and nobody wears real pants anymore. We are actually doing really well as a family. We are getting into a nice routine of being home. Chris and I take turns escaping to the grocery store when we need to get out, and the kids are going for bike rides and for walks every day. We're in a good routine now of eating steaks for lunch and working on still. I have bad days, but still working on breaking those snackings and the emotional eating, stress eating. But for the most part, the last few weeks we've been doing really great. I want to take you along to some of that for the weekend. We're going to eat some steaks and just hang out as a family, and figured I would bring you guys along and show you kind of what our life in this quarantine time is like. I'm actually finishing up a 72-hour fast right now. I'm feeling really good, and I'm excited to eat some steaks with everybody for lunch today. So come along with us. What's wrong, buddy?
I'm just hungry.
You're hungry. It's only 9:30. You just had breakfast.
My tummy growled. But when my tummy growls, that means I'm really hungry.
Maybe it just means you're digesting your lunch. Your breakfast, I mean.
Oh yeah. It's digesting in my stomach.
It is 10 o'clock and we usually eat around 11 or 12, so it's time to prep our steaks for lunch. For the weekend, I got a pack of 4 ribeyes from Costco. Chris and I are each gonna have one today and then one tomorrow, and we'll supplement it with a little bit of other meat as well. We have been trying to eat as much fresh meat as we can find. It's kind of hard sometimes, depending on the day, it's hit or miss. There was only 3 packs of ribeyes left in all of Costco, and so luckily I was able to grab one of those yesterday. We have a freezer stockpile full of meat that I filmed actually when I was stockpiling that before all of the meat shortages started happening. So we're trying to save that in case of an emergency, and then we're using fresh meat as much as possible. This is on the more expensive side. It's $10 a pound and it's over 5 pounds of meat. So definitely not something that, if you're trying to be budget conscious, there's a lot better ways to do it. But since I'm finishing up a 72-hour fast and this is really all we're gonna eat for the weekend, it actually ends up not being very much for us. Well, look at these 4 steaks, and if you've watched my How to Pick a Good Ribeye video, you see that the rib cap is so big on these top 2, and the marbling, since I'm the bougie one, I get those 2, and Chris will take, he actually likes things a little bit leaner, more like a strip, so he'll eat these bottom 2. Chris is gonna weigh his steak because he's looking for a specific 2 pounds, so this is 1 pound 7 ounces for that steak, and he'll add a couple burger patties to make up the difference. I'm just gonna kind of wing it and eat 1 ribeye and a bunch of shrimp. I say this every time we cook a steak, but one of the best things that you can do to get have your steaks come out cooked evenly and let them sit out before you cook them. Right now, these are ice cold from the fridge. If I let them sit out for an hour, half an hour, any amount of time, the more that they're going to take that chill off of them and not gonna be ice cold in the middle. To where you cook the outside, it will char the outside and then stay ice cold in the middle. If you had a really thin steak, that's actually a good way to take them right out of the fridge of like not overcooking it. But anything thicker, like these are really thick, you definitely want to let them sit out for a little while.
Is this 75 or 57? 57. Okay.
Hey guys, we're gonna grill some lunch today. What do you want for lunch for your protein?
Can I have... sausage!
No, we're gonna do grilled meat, so you can have burger, Teton, chicken.
Steak.
You want steak? Okay.
I want a summer sausage.
Nathaniel, listen, do you want burger, Teton, chicken? What kind of meat do you want from the grill? Burger with no bun?
I want burger with no bun.
You want cheese on it?
Definitely no.
No cheese?
No.
Okay, what else do you guys want with your lunch today?
Maybe some zucchini and crackers.
Okay.
Yeah, some zucchini. Okay, that come my way.
We are gonna smoke these steaks since they're so thick. We love to do like a reverse sear method. So we are gonna season them up and throw them in the smoker for a little while first. Chris just got done drying these off with a paper towel. That just helps get a nice, better crust on the outside when they're not as wet when you put them right on the grill. And then we are using the adobo and smoked paprika that we pretty much always use. We get this on Amazon, but you can find it at your grocery store in like the Mexican food section. Just salt works also, especially if you're smoking them. Just plain salt would also work. But you want to make sure you get seasoning on every side. We're going to put my shrimp on a skewer as well. We have the Green Mountain Grill smoker, and we smoke everything pretty much at 225, kind of right in the middle as much as possible. Penelope, you want to come finish getting your plates ready, and then I need you to clean off the table, please, because we're going to eat.
Okay.
Okay.
But I want to finish this.
I know, we can finish it after we eat. Okay, you color while Penelope gets your plates ready.
Okay.
And then we're going to clean up for lunch. Okay, get your stuff out of the fridge. The crackers that they have sometimes are the Simple Mills grain-free almond flour crackers. Chris is throwing some burgers on, and my shrimp just has a little bit of Italian seasoning on it. Why don't you guys just finish all those and then we can wash that container? Is that too many?
Nope.
Okay, now all we need is the protein.
Yep.
All right, now that the steaks are about 105 degrees, I'm gonna light the Auto Wild grill because that's how we're gonna finish them today. We also do use our regular grill quite a bit. Chris is actually gonna cook the burgers and the shrimp on that just so that we can multitask and have everything done at the same time. And we'll take the steaks off the smoker when they're at 110 degree internal temperature. On the regular grill, we just have those frozen burger patties and some shrimp going. Nice and charred. They're going to be perfectly medium rare on the inside. We're really big on resting steaks on a cooling rack after we cook them. It helps to keep the char on the meat, helps them not to get soggy, and they need to rest to retain all their juices again. Okay, time to eat. Did you get the table cleaned off?
Yep. Look.
Good job.
I'm sitting here.
You're going to sit there today?
And I'm sitting here.
Okay, looks pretty fancy.
Thanks.
All right, and here is all of the meat for lunch. Okay, Nathaniel, you want some ketchup?
Yeah, but I also want some crackers.
We got crackers and ketchup. A little bit of no sugar ketchup. Some burgers. Zucchini. Okay, who's gonna pray?
Me.
Okay, hold hands.
Thank you, God. Thank you for bringing me some food. Amen.
Amen. All right, we're cutting up some of each of our steaks for Penelope. How's your steak?
Good.
What are you drinking with your meat?
Water.
Buddy, why don't you eat some burger first?
I just want some crackers.
Well, we're gonna eat some burger first.
Just finish this one cracker.
Finish that one and then go eat your burger. Shrimp with butter, perfectly cooked steak. Doesn't get much better than this.
Here I go.
Are you gonna eat any more?
Not on this day, just tomorrow.
Well, maybe for supper. We can save it for supper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bring your plate to Daddy and we'll save it. Penelope, are you good?
Well, I don't want you to carry it, Mom.
Good job. Okay, take your plate to the sink. Okay, what time is it now?
Quiet time.
Quiet time. What does quiet time mean?
That means me and Nathaniel, we have to go in our rooms by ourselves for a little bit.
Yep.
Then we can play together for a little bit.
Play by yourself first, then we play alone. Then we
Yeah.
play together.
I like playing alone best. I like playing together best.
Okay, go. Upstairs. All right, we have spent the afternoon just kind of playing, and then the kids usually get like a little bit of their screen time and stuff in the afternoons. Now it is time for dinner. Chris is out for his evening walk he usually takes every day, and I'm gonna sit with the kids while they eat. Since Chris and I don't eat dinner, we actually usually keep dinner really light. It is nothing big, usually just leftovers or what the kids like to call a snack salad. They don't get snacks during the day, they just aren't hungry for them. In fact, Nathaniel usually only eats like 2 big meals a day. He didn't finish his lunch, so he'll get that for dinner. But I think it's really just because he wasn't hungry enough to eat lunch.
Okay, I am having some blueberries and some cheese and bacon for supper.
And some macadamia nuts.
Yes.
Nathaniel, you're gonna finish your burger and finish your lunch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I mentioned I was going to show you my freezer. This whole top layer is all beef belly that I sliced and then some pork that I got in bulk. Now I have another layer of ground beef, some frozen vegetables for the kids, and then we get into some like bigger items like a big pork roast and all the bacon, and everything underneath is stuff that I filmed in that stock up video from Costco. Just those top couple layers, that was new. All right, Nathaniel is going in for round 2. I told you, if this kid is hungry, he will eat a lot. But if he's not, you couldn't get him to eat anything that's not just like pure junk. So that's why we don't do junk, because then he'll never eat the healthy stuff, right?
Right.
So now he's actually going to have round 2, and he's going to have some bacon, macadamia nuts, and cheese like Penelope did. He kind of eats, he definitely fasts and feasts naturally. It's almost time for
Bed.
We switched from our daytime jammies to our nighttime jammies.
Yes.
And we play and read books and go to bed. What time do you have to go to bed? What time do you go to bed?
7.
7 o'clock.
And I go to bed at
7:30.
7:30.
We have been keeping our same like school routine. The kids are up early enough in the mornings, and to be honest, Chris and I just really want our adult time at night after the kids go to bed. So we've been keeping the same routine. And I have to get up for work anyway, and they're up at 6 no matter what. So we've been kind of staying on our same schedule, right?
Right.
So what was your favorite part of today? What did we do today that was your favorite?
Daddy just taught me a magic trick.
That's exciting.
And I think that was my favorite part of the day.
Good. Okay, Nathaniel, what's your favorite part of the day?
Making Penelope do the magic trick.
You like the magic trick too?
Yeah, huh? I like Penelope making one.
Yeah.
When I floated? Yeah. Do you want to see me float? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. I'm floating.
You're floating. All right, any final thoughts, last thing you want to say about our day and how things have been going since we've been home for the virus?
Well, we've been having fun outside in the splash pad, and I've been having fun watching people do magic tricks on Daddy's phone. So then I can learn more about magic. I'm very curious.
Yep. Okay, buddy, what about you? Anything else you want to say?
That's silly.
He is pretty silly. All right, say good night, everybody.
Good night. Ha!
All right, so that is a wrap on our day and kind of like seeing what our routine is now that we are home all the time. This is a really different kind of video than I've done before, so I would love your feedback if you made it this far. My guess is you enjoyed it, but feel free to give me a thumbs up and a comment below on if you like this video and what types of videos you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching.